Hello guys, so yes, we have completed our first phase of mock in chemistry, and yes, we have completed our syllabus within time. I guess we have completed before half yearly examinations in various schools, and so that now we can start our mock tests. And today we will be discussing live our mock test solutions of ICSE chemistry. So I hope each and everyone who have given the test has done well up to whatever they have studied, and those who have not been able to give the test very well, remember the test is basically the mock test is not the final test. First of all, this is the first mock test that you have given here, and time will come where you can score more if you have not done well. If you have done well, then I will say keep up the good work, you are in absolute right track, and if you haven't done well, take care of the mistakes, analyze of your mistakes, take help from the teacher, and improve and give the next exam, so that you can put a fabulous show in the main ICSE examination. That is my, yours and your parents' goal. Everyone's goal is same and it is perfectly aligned. So let us go ahead. First question. So MCQ part, we'll start with the MCQ part. Strong electrolyte from the following. Which is the strong electrolyte? So here question number 1, subsection A. So how will you write the answer over here? So first of all, you have to choose which is the correct answer. So here if you see the strong electrolyte, it has asked for strong electrolyte. Acetic acid is a weak acid, we know, so it will be a weak electrolyte. And then your oxalic acid, again it will be a weak electrolyte, because oxalic acid is also an organic acid. Ammonium hydroxide is a weak base, which myself, you and everybody knows, so the option will be option D. So what I'll suggest, you write D and then you write sodium hydroxide. This is the strong electrolyte among the options that are given. Clear? Next question. Electron affinity is maximum in which of these groups? So here 4 groups are given. So in electron affinity, what happens? Electron affinity, when we go across the period, electron affinity increases. That means the last group should have the best electron affinity. Now the last group is noble gas group, that is the inert gases group. I cannot take that because inert gases have stability of octet and duplet. They are not going to accept an electron. Definitely they are not going to have the highest electron affinity. Highest electron affinity will be the 17th group, that is halogens. So here C will be the option. So I hope each and every one of you have got it correct. Next question. What are the main component of brass? What are the main component of brass? So this is a very straightforward question. I don't think much of thing has to be discussed in it. Brass is mentioned in syllabus as an alloy that you have to study, so you have to study that well. So here the answer will be A, copper and zinc. Okay. Next question. Drying agent used to dry ammonia. Ammonia is dried by quicklime, that is CaO. So answer will be D, calcium oxide. Number 5. Let's go for number 5 now. General formula of alkynes. Without even seeing the options, you should be able to do it. For alkynes, the general formula is A, CnH, 2n minus 2. These are very easy and standard questions that are asked in ICSE examinations, and many a times this has been asked. Now look at this question number 6. Very good question. Number 6. Bayer's test on ethene. Bayer's test mean the test which involves dilute cold alkaline KMNO4. So what happens there? Formation of ethane to diol. Yes, it happens. So I'll just show you the reaction over here. H2C double bond CH2. This is nothing but ethene, and in Bayer's test we add it with H2O plus a nascent oxygen. When you give cold dilute alkaline KMnO4, correct? So in this, if you see what happens, H2C, CH2, OH, OH. So this is formation of ethane 1,2-diol. So first option is definitely correct. The next option is purple color diminishes. This is also correct. Why? So you have to look for every option, because I am showing you in the fourth option it is given all of the above. So that means you have to see through each and every option. So here we can see option A is correct, option B is correct, and the next question is oxidation of ethene. You can easily understand, as I am adding nascent oxygen, this will be oxidation of ethene. So definitely it is all of the above. It is a very nice question. Lot of information is also gained from this question, that what are the three things that changes in this reaction. Oxidation happens, purple color diminishes, and definitely formation of ethane 1,2-diol. So D, all. Okay, I am not writing the full thing. I would suggest you to write D dash all of the above, though writing out only the options, that is A, B, C, D, whatever the option you are choosing is also correct. It helps examiner to check. That is why I am saying it. Laboratory preparation of alkanes is named as decarboxylation. Very standard question. B. Decarboxylation. Number 8, 0.29 grams of hydrocarbon, 0.29 grams of hydrocarbon with vapor density 29. Okay, very good. When burnt completely in oxygen will produce 448 milliliter of carbon dioxide at STP. Okay, very good. So this is a hydrocarbon which I know from this question. The molecular formula has to be found out. So see, this is a MCQ question of 1 marks. So definitely I am not going to do much of a thing over here. I don't need to do. Definitely there are something which can be easily done to find out the answer very quick and fast. How? Vapor density is 29. I know very well, if vapor density is 29, then molecular weight will be 29 into 2, that is 58. Right? I know this. So if I know this, then I have to just see that which of this formula corresponds to molecular weight 58. Then only the answer will come, because all the answers are different. So here if I find out C2H5, that is 22 into 24 plus 5, 29. No. C4H10, 4 into 12, 48 plus 10, so 58. So this is correct. So option B is correct. Here there is no such option given as all of the above. I will not check the third one. So this will be C4H10. So I don't need to do the complete problem. I don't need to do any mole concept, chemical equations, stoichiometry. Nothing is required. Simple answer by seeing the option only. This one you have to calculate. Which of the following has the highest percentage of nitrogen? Now if you see this, the molecular weight, or sorry, atomic weight of iron will be given during the examination. Fe is equal to 56, which you require. And here, so you have to calculate this whole thing, you have to calculate. So this will take time, definitely this will take time. So Fe4, FeCN6. Okay, so here that means 5 Fe are there. So 5 into 56 plus 6 into Cn means 14 plus 14. So 14 plus 12. So that means 26. So this will be 557, 280 plus 156. That is 336, 436. Molecular weight of first one is 436. Within that the nitrogen portion is 6 into 14, that is 84. So this will be the fraction of nitrogen. I will go for this aluminum nitrate also. Aluminum nitrate is 27 plus nitrogen is 14, 16 into 3, 48 into 3, that is 27, plus this one is 62 into 3, that is 186. Yes, 186 plus 27, that is 193, plus 20, 213. So the fraction will be over here 213, and on the top of it will be 3 into 14, that is 42. So if you compare this, you can easily understand this will be having, I think, higher percentage, because 42 into 2 is 84, but 213 into 2 is 426, so that is lesser than this. So this one you need not consider anymore. Now NH4Cl. So NH4Cl is 14 plus 4 plus 35.5, so that is 28 plus 35, that is 63.5. so 63.5, 14. So if you multiply with 3, you will get 42, so that means 42 numerator matches, denominator is, this will be approximately 10, 360, 190. So again you see NH4 will having more than this, so this one you can cancel out. Next is ammonium dichromate. So if you see ammonium dichromate, this is a very big compound within which nitrogen is very less, chromium is a high atomic weight compound. So yes, the answer will be NH4Cl, CnH4Cl. Yes, in this question if you say, it took some time, it took some calculations that you need to do. Okay, so एक क्वेश्चन तो बनता है. Next, which is soluble in excess ammonia? Which is soluble in excess ammonia? Number 10. So if you see, this is metal. Ag is given as metal, it is not given as iron. So Ag is not soluble in any ammonia, whatever. If it is Ag plus iron, it is soluble, but this is not Ag plus, this is Ag, it is not soluble. Silver is not soluble in ammonia. Lead metal not soluble in ammonia. Fe3 plus not soluble in ammonia, excess or whatever you give. So definitely here there is an option called none, so I'll go for none. ठीक है, I'll go for none. Next is my question number 11. Ammonium chloride has which kinds of bond? Ionic bond, covalent bond, and coordinate bond. Each and everything. So this will be D all. Number 13. Oh, number 12. Sorry, number 12. So we'll go for number 12 now. Okay, this is, I think this is a good question. Looks good. Sorry. So I hope every one of you have secured a lot of marks already. Ammonia reacts with heated CuO. Ammonia reacts with heated CuO. Okay, I know ammonia reacts with heated CuO. It gives a gas. What gas it gives? When ammonia reacts with heated CuO, then nitrogen gas is given. Okay, nitrogen gas is given, and which when heated with magnesium, okay, this gas is heated with magnesium, it gives magnesium nitride, which is the solid. Okay, the solid reacts with warm water to give a gas. Solid reacts with warm water to give a gas. Okay, this gas can be prepared by which process? Okay, I know ammonia can be prepared by Haber's process. What are the processes given over here? Oswald's? No. Nitric acid preparation. Decons is chlorine preparation. Don't need to consider this. Contact process? No. Sulfuric acid preparation. So it will be none of the above. None of the above. Secured? Mark secured. Question number 13. Question number 13. Okay, ammonia reacts with oxygen catalytically to form a gas. So ammonia's catalytic oxidation, that is in presence of platinum 800 degrees Celsius, 4NH3, 5O2, 4NO, 6H2O. This gas, is this acidic? No. Basic? No. Neutral? Yes. So this will be A. neutral. Number 14, sulfur reacts with concentrated nitric acid to give an acid. Okay, so sulfur reacts with concentrated nitric acid, that is true. Sulfur reacts with concentrated nitric acid to give an acid which is H2SO4, many a times done. Next, which when brought in contact of product of glucose and fructose. Okay, this is very good question. C6H12O6, this is chemistry plus biology, glucose plus fructose, C6H12O6, this is glucose, this is fructose, same formula, no need to know it. Glucose and fructose together give you sucrose, which is nothing but your sugar, which is nothing but gives sugar, the sugar you eat, sugar. So this is basically C12H22O11, and with concentrated H2SO4 it gives you carbon only, that is black spongy mass. Answer is A. Yes, two very nice questions, right? So last question, nitrogen reacts with hydrogen in Haber's process promoter. What is the promoter? Molybdenum. A will be the option. So please each and everybody now check out what is the amount of marks that you have already secured in this MCQ section. So after the MCQ section, now we have come on to do the first section, the other parts of the questions, which are also very easy questions. So first one we have taken here. So magnesium nitride reacts with water to liberate ammonia. So what is wrong over here? This is correct, not correct. This will be hot water. This will be hot water. Water conducts electricity. No, you can write acidulated water conduct electricity. Acidulated water conducts electricity. Starch iodide paper, moist starch iodide paper. So you have to write over here, moist starch iodide paper turns blue black in presence of chlorine. Ammonium chloride contains covalent bond, ionic bond, coordinate bond. Acid salts are formed by replacement of ionizable hydrogen ions of the acid by metallic ion or ammonium ion. Just a small mistake is there. Here it will be partial replacement, not complete replacement, partial replacement. So please check how much marks you have secured in this question. So this was our next question. So the question is based on mole concept chapter. However, Gay-Lussac's law of volumes will do the job over here. So first of all, in this question we will write down the equation. 7O2 gives 4CO2 plus 6H2O. Okay guys, easy question, is it? Let's see. 2000 cc of O2 was burnt in 400 cc of ethane. So see, here it is 2 vol, here it is 7 vol. So you can see that 2 cc of ethane requires 7 cc of oxygen. Now here the ethane is given as 400 cc. So 2 cc gives 7 cc, 400 cc will give 7 by 2 into 400. So it will be 1400 cc of oxygen, 1400 cc of oxygen which will be used. And what is the amount of oxygen given? 2000 cc. So this will be used up oxygen. So here it is asked to find out the unused oxygen. So unused oxygen will be 2000 minus 1400, that is 600 cc. So one part of the answer is done. What is the next question? Volume of CO2 formed. See, if it is 2 volume, 7 volume, this will be 4 volume. So remember, you cannot use 2000 cc of oxygen to find out that is carbon dioxide volume. Why? because carbon dioxide can only be calculated from the used part, not the unused part. So rather than going for oxygen, I'll go for the limiting reagent, that is C2H6, which is present in lesser amount, that is in 400 cc. So 2 cc gives 4 cc, 400 cc will definitely give then 800 cc. So CO2 formed will be 800 cc. CO2 formed will be 800 cc. Clear? So this question was very easy question, if you see. Simple Gay-Lussac's law and a little bit concept of limiting reagent, which is also very important. You have to see this, that which is given in excess, which is not given in excess. Do all the calculation with the limiting reagent, that is that one present in lesser quantity. Do all the calculation that is given in lesser quantity with that. Don't go for the calculations with that substance which is given in excess quantity, because that is not going to react fully. So you cannot use that in the equations. What is the basicity of product when ethyne is subjected to Bayer's test? So see, this is ethyne. Many a times in our regular practice sheets that we are doing in our classes, we are being discussing continuously how to write the organic reactions, how to write the structures of the compound, and many times I have said you, whenever you do organic reactions, draw structural formulas at this stage of your educational career, and don't go for the C2H2. This will not help you in organic chemistry. This is going to be a very much blunder to your total career if you continue writing C2H2 plus O2 gives CO2 plus water rather than write it this way. Okay? Structural formula. So anyways, if I give alkaline KMnO4, that is dilute alkaline KMnO4, right? Cold dilute alkaline KMnO4. So I am not going through the detailed reaction that is done in class. So I am just showing you what is the product, that is oxalic acid. This is the oxalic acid. So this is oxidation reaction, simple. So what is the basicity of the product? What is basicity? So this is a mixed question, organic chemistry plus acid, bases and salts. I have mixed this up. Good question, right? You have to agree on this. So here there are two ionizable hydrogen. So here basicity will be 2. It is equal to 2 because there are 2 ionizable hydrogen. Okay, so basicity will be 2. Done, everyone? Not very difficult question, right? Need some thinking definitely. So science is all about thinking. Number 1, number 2, C. So we'll go for the next question now. So this is our next question, that is the D part. So these are straight cut questions. Ion which gets oxidized during electrolysis. So see, there are 2 ions which are going to participate in electrolysis. One is anion, another is cation. So cation absorbs electron in electrolysis and anion loses electron in electrolysis, right? So one which loses electron gets oxidized. So anion gets oxidized. So here the answer will be anion. Number 2, see, method of extraction of metals from the ore. Method of extraction of metals from the ore, this is nothing but metallurgy, straight cut question. More mock tests you give, more practice you do, more you will be conversant with the kind of questions. The property by which salt absorb water and from solution. Delhi questions. Everybody knows this, right? Many of you must have been missing this question due to this case. So you just have to go through practice, practice and practice, and definitely after some days you are going to be super strong. You have to keep everything in one place. It is a technique. It is not that somebody can keep everything in one place and somebody can't. Somebody practices more, somebody practices less. There is no secrets to any toppers. It's all about discipline, nothing else. Number 4. Particles responsible for the formation of coordinate bond. Particles responsible for the formation of coordinate bond is lone pairs of electrons. You will write completely lone pairs of electrons. Number 5. Number 5. A substance that acts as an electrolyte only in aqueous solution. So we know that ionic compounds acts as an electrolyte, aqueous and molten solution. However, polar covalent compounds acts as electrolyte only in aqueous solution. Molten solution, molten state does not come into action. So this will be polar covalent compounds. So these are very easy questions. So definitely you have also secured quite a amount of marks till now. Everybody please calculate at the end of the section 1 how much you are scoring. So we are going to finish section 1 in few more minutes. How much you are scoring in section 1 and how much you are scoring in section 2. You can calculate your scores by seeing this live solution absolutely perfectly. I don't think anything else will be required. Though we'll check the mock papers, that is a different case altogether. But you can yourself analyze and assess your paper. That's what we want. So our next question. FONCl increasing order of electronegativity. So see, you have to know one thing. What is the basic electronegativity series? So basic electronegativity series is F more than O more than Cl more than N. This is the electronegative series. Okay, this is very important. It will be required. It will be required many a times in your chemistry course. So definitely you need to know this. So that is why this question was included. So this will be NClOF like this. Increasing order of acidic character. Definitely the best base over here is Na2O. I don't have to say this. So this will be the least acidic, less than MgO. How would you differentiate between Cl2O and Cl2O7? It is taught how to differentiate. Cl2O will be less than Cl2O7. More the valency exhibited by the atoms, more will be its acidic character. Okay, so here chlorine exhibits valency or rather oxidation state of +7 and here it is exhibiting a valency of +1. So definitely the more oxidation state is in case of Cl2O7. Okay. Increasing order of number of covalent bonds, Cl2 less than O2 less than N2. So see, very easy questions. Oxidizing character. What is oxidizing character? Element or species which can oxidize others is oxidizing character. So oxidize others means they take electrons from others. So who is going to take the best electron, or who is going to take more electron from others? The more positive charge, right? More positive charge is going to attract electron. So definitely Cu2 plus will be leading over here. This will be Cu plus and this will be Cu. More the positive character or positive charge, more the positive charge, more electron it is going to attract from others. So definitely this order does the job. BrFCl decreasing order of atomic radius. BrFCl decreasing order of atomic radius. Okay, so we have to start with the highest atomic radius, that is Br more than Cl more than F. Again a very easy question. Draw the structural formula for each of the following. So how will you draw it? Pentene, C 5 carbons. So it is said pentene 1 2 is not given, that means with carbon number 1 I will go for this. So By pencil I will mark this 1 2 3 4 5 2,3 dimethyl. So here in second position there will be a methyl group. Structural formula it has been said to draw. So this is structural formula where each and every bond must be shown. You cannot write CH3 sort of thing. This is the way you need to do it. After that you just count hydrogens, count number of bonds and put hydrogens. The first answer. Many of you must have done a mistake which I have seen many a times done by the students. You write condensed formula in this answer, you are going to get a big 0. Don't do this. It is said structural formula. So go by the whatever the question is asked. 1,2-butadiene. So butadiene. Okay. 1 2 3 4. Double bond, double bond. Hydrogen, 2 bonds are missing. Here 4 bonds are done. Here 1 bond is missing, and here 3 bonds are to be filled up. Done. 1,2-butadiene. Okay. I'll rub a bit over here, or I can use the little bit. I can go down. What is the question? Draw the structure of OH minus. Okay, so OH minus means OH. So what is the normal diagram of OH minus? That is bond diagram, like this we draw. So OH is clear to you. Here there is one bond, means one electron from hydrogen, one electron from oxygen, like this. Now see, hydrogen duplet is done. You have to just put in oxygen octet. So 2 is there, 6 electrons will be over here. Then you put a bracket like this and you put a negative charge. That's it. OH minus Lewis dot diagram. With that we finish our total section 1. With that we finish our total section 1, and we will be going for our section 2 straight away. Right? Okay. So let us go for section 2. So our first question in section 2, write balanced equation for the following conversion. So this question was given from preparation of salts part. It is a very easy question if you study the salts preparation part very well, and if you don't do that, then it becomes a difficult question. So I hope even if you haven't done that, please invest some time, and definitely from this question also you are going to learn something. So in this kind of arrow diagram question, your first job will be to find out what is this A. So this is zinc carbonate. What should you put in the zinc carbonate to get a zinc nitrate? Definitely I can easily put some dilute nitric acid. So you just first mark this ones. Please write down everything that is we are doing, because we are doing a complete detailed solution. We are not just saying iska ye uska wo. No, we are doing a detailed solution. We are also discussing short theories about it. Zinc nitrate to zinc hydroxide, zinc nitrate to zinc hydroxide. So how will you go from zinc nitrate to zinc hydroxide? Don't forget your analytical chemistry, right? Important, huh? NaOH. Zinc hydroxide to zinc sulfate. Again you can just go for dilute H2SO4. Zinc sulfate to zinc carbonate. See, from this is a soluble salt, this is a soluble salt, this is insoluble salt. So definitely if you put something which has carbonate ion, will undergo double displacement reaction only when the product is insoluble. So you can just put Na2CO3 over here. Now let us do all the reactions together, correct? Zinc carbonate, first reaction is zinc carbonate plus HNO3. So this will be zinc nitrate. Carbonate plus acid is salt, water, carbon dioxide. The first reaction, you need to balance it. It's balanced, I guess. Yes, it's balanced. Next, this is the first reaction done, and wherein I can mark this is A. Now zinc nitrate So first of all I will do this flowchart in the copy, and then in the fair copy there is no problem, you just draw this flowchart, write all these things, then you write the balanced equations. That is perfectly alright, and that will help you to do this problem easily. Otherwise directly writing the reactions will be a tough one. Zinc nitrate plus NaOH, zinc hydroxide, which is a precipitate, we know very well, we show this, zinc hydroxide plus 2 NaNO3. Clear? So this will be my B. Zinc hydroxide plus dilute H2SO4. So that is acid plus base reaction. Zinc sulfate plus water. It's done. Next, this will be my C. Next is ZnSO4 plus Na2CO3. This is my D. So this will be zinc carbonate plus Na2SO4. B. Show the formation of ammonium ion using electron dot diagram. Many a times this has been done. Each and every student of each and every school and coaching centers has done this many a times, I know this. Ammonia molecule with this lone pair plus H plus is I don't like, or I am not a patriot of this dot and cross system. However, it helps students to understand which was the coordinate bond, the one with the similar kind of electrons are coordinate bond. Ultimately you need to know coordinate bonds and covalent bonds after formation has absolutely no difference, because a bond is made up of two electrons, and electrons does not have any name written on it that who is the father of this electron, nitrogen or hydrogen, doesn't matter, ये अनाथ है, ठीक है, and it works very well. Okay, so this is the ammonium ion formation. Next is set the type of bonds in it. So here see, don't write ionic bonds over here, there is no ionic bond here, there is only covalent bond and coordinate bond. ठीक. C. Distinguish between the pairs of the following compounds using the test given in the bracket. Okay, very good. So calcium sulfite when reacts with HCl, so it gives sulfur dioxide. So in case of calcium sulfite, you need to give the reaction. Calcium sulfite plus HCl gives CaCl2 plus SO2 plus water. In case of tests, you need to give the reaction if the test has reactions. Calcium carbonate plus HCl, same products except CO2 will be replaced by SO2 will be replaced by CO2. So in this case, in the first case, you need to write In calcium sulfide case you need to write, so you make two columns like this, calcium sulfide and calcium carbonate, and then you do, it will be easy to write. So calcium sulfide case you have to write brisk effervescence. Yes, sulfur dioxide will also cause brisk effervescence, and it will also cause smell of burning sulfur, smell of burning sulfur. In case of calcium carbonate, only brisk effervescence, there is no smell. Calcium, that is carbon dioxide doesn't have any smell, but sulfur dioxide have a characteristic smell of burning sulfur. Calcium nitrate and potassium nitrate, nothing much to do in it. Calcium nitrate will give brick red flame, and potassium nitrate will give you lilac flame. Golden yellow is sodium. Lead nitrate, zinc nitrate, using an alkali. So what you can do is, in case of lead nitrate, you better use this one, NaOH plus NaOH, 2 NaOH. So this will be PbOH whole twice plus 2 NaNO3. So this will be chalky white precipitate, chalky white PPT. And in case of zinc nitrate, it will be again zinc hydroxide. So we'll do this. You please solve this paper along with me. It will help you go through and revise the whole syllabus. Mock papers help you revise the whole syllabus together, which is very important, because at the end of the day you have to keep the whole syllabus in mind. 2 NaNO3, this will be gelatinous white PPT, correct? So with this, the number 2 question is done, and we'll go for number 3. Question number 3, another very good, easy, attemptable question. Question number 3. So let us go for this one. Study the table and answer the following questions. The first question is, compare the position of A and B in periodic table. Okay. Question number 3A. So if I want to do for A only first, so A is having, this is atomic number, so 11 electrons. So that means I'll first write down its electronic configuration, 281. Once I get this, the number of shells are 3, so this will be in period 3, and its group will be 1, correct, because the valence electron is 1. Next is B. B is having 17 electrons, so I'll do its electronic configuration, 287. Period will be 3. Group will be 17. 7 valence electron, more than 2 valence electron, add 10 with it, so it will be 17 group. Done. So first question is done. Number 2. Number 2. Whose oxide is more acidic? Whose oxide is more acidic? Definitely non-metallic oxide will be more acidic. So B is a non-metal. You can also add this. Here it is asked. No, it is not asked. Anyways, B, you will write this. B's oxide is more acidic because it's a non-metal. Number 3. Write equations for formation of ions of A and B. So if you see A over here, A has one electron in its valence shell, so it will lose that electron and will form A plus. What will happen to B? B has 7 electrons in the valence shell, it will add 1 electrons to its kitty and it will become B minus. Clear? Number 4. What type of bond will be there between A and B? Okay. So see, if A and B forms a bond, first of all we have to identify what is A. A is metal, B is non-metal. So with metal and non-metal we get A and B forms ionic bond. Correct? So if it's an ionic compound, its physical state will be generally they are solid, so we'll write solid. Physical state is solid. Next question is, what about its solubility? You will write, as it is ionic compound, solubility, so soluble in polar solvents like water. Okay, soluble in polar solvents like water. Identify the gas evolved in each of the cases. Okay, so excess ammonia and chlorine, that is, I don't need to write any reactions over here, you can directly write the answer if you know, but in examination scenario I will suggest you to do the total equation in the rough, no need to balance it, at least do the total reaction in the rough and write down the answer after that, because I don't afford to miss marks over here. So excess ammonia, it is has been said excess ammonia, so the reaction is 8NH3 plus 3Cl2 gives 6NH4Cl plus N2. So the gas will be N2 gas. Okay, so you have to write in your answer nitrogen gas. Next, potassium permanganate plus concentrated HCl. Answer is chlorine gas. Okay, oxidizing agent plus concentrated HCl will give you chlorine gas, and we know very well potassium permanganate is a very good oxidizing agent. Dilute hydrochloric acid is added to zinc sulfide. Action of heat. Acha, what will be the gas? Hydrogen sulfide. So you will write just hydrogen sulfide in your answer, no need to give any equations. Action of heat on ammonium dichromate. All these questions are very easy, you have done somewhere or the other, from that only it has been given. So here also the answer will be nitrogen. Okay, so as you can see, another very much good attemptable question, question number 3 as question number 2, which we can easily give you 20 marks. Our next question, question number 4. So question 4 can be classified as the total question of organic chemistry, right? Nothing to worry, organic chemistry is pretty easy. C2H5Br, that means CH3 CH2Br. Within that you are giving KOH, which is alcoholic. So this will undergo dehydrohalogenation reaction. So I'll make this reaction a little bit structural. This is the way you need to write the reactions. Okay, please believe me, trust me, this will help you in organic chemistry. Potassium will take out this bromine, so potassium will go with this bromine, so KBr, and this OH will take out a hydrogen from here, forming H2O, and let us see what is the rest amount remaining in the hydrocarbon. Correct? So here there will be a double bond satisfying every valency of carbon. So this is the total reaction that you need to do for question number 4A1. Now coming to question number 2. CH3 CH2 CH3 CH2 COO minus Na plus. Soda lime means NaOH in presence of CaO. So there will be a elimination of Na2CO3, decarboxylation reaction, 300 degrees Celsius, Na2CO3 plus CH3 CH2, and here there is another hydrogen, so this will be H3C CH3. This reaction also, if you do writing all the carbon bonds like the one I have done above, is the best for you at this stage of your educational career. Number 3, alumina. What is alumina? Alumina is Al2O3. It is a amphoteric oxide, NaOH. This will give you NaAlO2, that is sodium metaaluminate, plus this has to be concentrated NaOH, water. That's it. Okay. Number 4. So is it balanced? Can we check the balancing? 4 oxygen, 1 oxygen, 5. It's balanced. Number 4 is FeS2 plus O2. 4 FeS2 plus 11 O2. I shouldn't do it that way. You should write the equation and balance it. But so many times we have done this, the balance number is should be in your fingertips, right? The contact process, starting of contact process. B. State how the following conversion can be carried out. Okay. CH3 CH2 Cl, number 1. Conversion. Originally for conversions you need not write reactions, but if you want you can write. I will say if at this stage of time in ICSE examination you write the total reaction. Okay. So first you just write it this way: C2H CH3 CH2 Cl. From there you have to find out, you have to get ethane. That ethane is CH3 CH3. That means you have to take out chlorine, put in hydrogen, which is nothing but reduction. So you can just give Zn copper couple in ethanol, which will give you nascent hydrogen and which will do the job whatever you require. I will suggest you to give the total reaction like this: CH3 CH2 Cl plus 2 hydrogen like this. There you write ZnCu ethanol. This will give you CH3 CH3, that is ethane, plus HCl. Next is ethane to ethene. Okay, very good question. So if it is ethane, that means H3C CH3. From here you have to find out ethene. So see, direct conversion reaction from ethane to ethene we have not studied, but how do you can do it by two ways though, but I will show you the way you already know. That is, you can give chlorine to it in presence of UV light, which will give you H3C CH2Cl, and then you give alcoholic KOH, which will give you H2C double bond CH2 plus H2O plus KCl, dehydrohalogenation reaction, the laboratory preparation of ethene. Okay, so you know all both the reaction is within your syllabus, so everything has been given from your syllabus only. Methane to ethane. What is methane? Methane is this one. What is ethane? Ethane is this one. So how will you go up to this? So somehow you have to increase one number carbon. So can't you prepare this by this method? H3CCl plus 2Na plus Cl CH3, the Wurtz reaction, in presence of dry ether, which is the solvent. And from here how will you get this CH3Cl? Cl2 UV, done in class. Number 3 is also done. Number C, UPAC names. This one, first one is one super easy UPAC name has been given, cyclohexane. Next, butane. Next just count how many number of carbons are there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So 11 is undec, so that means you have to write, first of all it is a cyclo, next is undecane. Done. Easy question. All are easy questions. See, even if you say, sir, I don't know which is undec, this is not required, I agree, this is not required, then also you may lose maximum 1 marks. You can easily get 9 marks in this question by studying all the chemical reactions that have been in the syllabus in organic chemistry. Correct? So we'll go to the next question now. Question number 5. Question number 5. Name the chief ore of aluminium. So chief ore of aluminium, everybody of us know, is bauxite. Now you have to say how it is reduced to alumina. So you have to write down all the reactions that are there for conversion of bauxite to alumina. So I'll just give you a flow chart over here, that is the answer key types. From bauxite is what? Al2O3 dot 2H2O. From here, first of all, you have to concentrate this. So you have to go through the Beer's process. Beer's process, where from you are going to get pure alumina. Correct? And pure, please do this at your home if you have not been able to crack this in examination. Please do this. Okay? And in this first question, detailed reactions are not required, because in the second question it has been asked to give the balanced equations for conversion of the above ore to alumina to pure alumina. So pure alumina is got, and then you have to undergo electrolysis by Hall-Heroult's process, wherein you are going to get your aluminium. Okay, it is said show the basic chemical processes only, nothing else. So you have to write all this thing. It is electrolytically reduced by Hall-Heroult's process. That's it. Number 2, balanced equation of conversion. That means this one you have to show how you are getting this. So this is text based. Just go through notes or text. Beer's process. Descriptive question. Name one alloy of aluminium. Just name is required. Write down the one given in your syllabus. Duralumin. Okay, duralumin. Compound has 14 gram of B. Compound has 14 gram of nitrogen and 3 gram of hydrogen. Find out its empirical formula. Very good question. So how do we find out that? So if percentage is given, it is very good, but if percentage is not given, then also there is no problem. Nitrogen, you write nitrogen, you write hydrogen. Don't use percentage, just use 14 and 3. And first we have to divide this by the atomic weight of nitrogen. You have to divide this by atomic weight of hydrogen, which will give you 1, which will, sorry, 1 will give you 3. So straight away you are getting the empirical formula as NH3. You calculate the empirical formula weight, it will come out to be 17. Molecular weight is already given as 17. So definitely molecular formula will be same as empirical formula, that is NH3. Write its equation with heated copper oxide. Okay, so who doesn't know this equation? 2NH3. Today only we are doing it twice, I guess. 3Cu N2 plus 3H2. Easy question. See, very easy questions has been asked. Each and everyone should be able to do it. So the answer will be, answer is done, right? This answer is done. We can go to question number 6. Question number 6 has been asked to copy and complete the following table. Contact process, what is the catalyst for contact process? V2O5. Temperature 450 degrees Celsius. Equation for the reaction, the basic equation is asked. So SO2 plus O2, reversible process, SO3, balance this plus heat. It is a exothermic reaction. While you write this reaction, do give all the catalyst and temperature once again, so that each and everything is done. How is ammonia separated from N2 and H2? Okay, so you can do this by, this number 1 is done, it is given number 3, it will be number 2. It can be easily done by liquefaction. Ammonia is very easily liquefied. Okay, nitrogen and hydrogen will not be easily liquefied. I am charging my phone battery. Okay, inside phone there is a battery. Please check and confirm which electrode oxidation will take place and how. Okay, many times we have discussed this in class, that whatever happens in life, anode will be the oxidizing electrode. That is universal truth. So yes, anode will be the oxidizing electrode. Straight cut question, straight cut answer, don't need to think much. C, sugar with concentrated H2SO4. Today only we have done this. C12H22O11 concentrated H2SO4, 12C plus 11H2O. See, just simple reactions has been given. The reactions which are there in the syllabus, metallic chloride, so take any metallic chloride we can take. Okay, now I'll take a good one, HKCl. The reaction already you have done, concentrated H2SO4. This will show the non-volatile property, that, oh, here it is also said what is the property of concentrate. This one is dehydrating property, this one is dehydrating property. This will give KHSO4 plus HCl, non-volatile property, 200 degrees Celsius, non-volatile property. Okay, dehydrating property, non-volatile property. Next is, it is said carbon plus H2SO4, CO2 plus 2H2O plus 2SO2. Tick. Mention the property, oxidizing property. So everything is discussed in detail. Write down. If you have missed this, please write down. You will not miss it next time. Okay, so coming to our last question, that is question number 7. Ethyl bromide to ethane. I am not going to do complete reaction over here. In exam you have to give complete reaction. Zn copper couple in ethanol, yes, it will give you C2H6. Already this reaction has been done. I'll show you. This one in Cl we have done, so this is given for Br. Same reaction will be there. Ethene to ethine. What is ethene? Ethene is this one. First you give bromine in CCl4, it will give you H2C, single bond CH2, the bond breaks, bromine adds. Next just go for alcoholic KOH, dehydrohalation, 2 times it takes place, and we get ethyne. Ammonium nitrate to ammonia, directly giving alkali will not work because it is an explosive one. So ammonium nitrate, in slight heat it will give you N2 plus 2H2O. This N2 can be combined with Haber's process, 450 to 500 degree Celsius, 200 to 900 atmosphere. Iron catalyst, finely divided iron, you have to write finely divided iron. Next you have to go for promoter. Promoter is molybdenum. You will get 2 ammonia. Number 4, calcium sulfide to sulfuric acid. Calcium sulfide, you give HCl. This reaction has been done today, I am not doing in detail. You will get SO2 gas. You go via contact process, not doing in detail, reaction has been done today. You will get SO3. You give H2SO4 concentrated, you will get H2S2O7, and with dilution you will get H2SO4. Next, B. So each and every question is discussed, please do it together so that at the end of the day the benefit is yours. So give some time to this subject, definitely you are going to ace this. Easy subject, much easier. Direct absorption of HCl gas in water is not preferred. Why? Because HCl is a highly soluble in water. Back suction may occur. Cold water may go back to hot apparatus and crack it. All glass apparatus is used in HNO3 is highly corrosive. HNO3 highly corrosive, hence all glass apparatus is used. It attacks rubber and cork, you write this also. It attacks rubber, cork, etc. So we make this everything with it glass. NaCl has high melting point. In NaCl, Na plus and Cl minus is bound by strong electrostatic force of attraction. So to break it, definitely you have to give lot of energy, hence they have high melting point. Okay, no 4. C, ionization and dissociation. Okay, this is a simple difference, 1 point of difference you need to give. So in ionization, ionization happens for which kind of compound? Ionization happens for polar covalent compound. Polar covalent compound in water. Okay. Dissociation happens in case of ionic compound in water or molten state. Number 2, polar and non-polar covalent compound. So you can write polar covalent compound in aqueous state conduct electricity. Non-polar in aqueous state, first of all it's not soluble, doesn't conduct. Number 3, dilute and concentrated acid. So we know this very well. In case of dilute acid, the amount of acid will be much lesser. In case of concentrated acid, the amount will be relatively much higher than in case of dilute one. So with that we can end the discussion session. I hope you have learnt a lot from this paper. That is what our intention is. So to make you conversant with the subject and the examination, so that you don't face any kind of problem, any kind of anxiety or nervousness while facing the examination, the final examination. So that is how we try to prepare you guys. With that, thank you guys, thank you for joining in. See you next time.